It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Dallas Goedert. No one's been busier this season as he currently paces the NFL in receptions. It's the Eagles and the Panthers. All that and more coming up next.
It is time for football as we welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. So good to have you with us. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen up here in the booth. And Greg, this is one of those games that a little old school. Maybe if it was in black and white, it would be fitting, right? We've had a couple of teams who have to hand it off and see their running back do it on the ground.
And it's just so cool, and you mentioned it, Mike. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, this would have been the norm on any given weekend, but we're seeing the game trend to more of a passing-style offense. If you want to score points, it mostly comes through the air. So for these two kind of throwback offenses,
it's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go from the link. He fields it at the 8. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Panthers coming out, and they're led by their quarterback, Bryce Young. Rocky rookie season for the #1 overall pick out of Alabama. But, Greg, here's the guy the Panthers hope can get this franchise going in the right direction.
you just hope throughout your career, Mike, that you're not on the wrong end of too many games like last week. So many games in the NFL come down to one score. They're very close. And every once in a while, there are multiple score games where you just can't seem to keep it close. They've got to do a better job keeping pace early, get off to a faster start. They want to have a chance. Come the fourth quarter, this thing's within one score. They're going to feel a lot more comfortable this time around than where they were last week.
Another run here with Hubbard. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Young. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder.
You know, Mike, what I think is interesting is we had a chance to sit down with this young player this week leading up to today's game, and it kind of felt to both of us that he had a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. He fell to the 2nd round on draft night. In his mind, he thought he was a 1st-rounder. But I'll tell you what, whatever round he was drafted in, if he keeps making plays like this, there's going to be a lot of teams who are going to be kicking themselves for skipping over him on draft night.
The Eagles led out by their quarterback, and he is the leader of this offense. Jalen Hurts has that calm demeanor about him, can make the big plays as well. Greg, here he is already in his 5th year in the NFL.
There's been a lot of talk coming into this week, Mike, about whether or not he'd be able to keep this hot streak going. And while I don't know if he'll be able to produce that absurd stat line like he did a week ago, I think he's more than capable of having another strong outing here in this one. I mean, somehow, if he can replicate last week's success, I think it's pretty safe to say he's got a chance to leave here with another win.
A 2nd down throw for Hurts. That'll be taken in by Barkley. And he's not going to be able to get away. Good defense on the perimeter. It'll be a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, it's Hurts. He'll get this complete. That's A.J. Brown. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? They'll try it now with Barkley. And he's not going to get there. The defense was ready for it, and they stuff him on 4th down.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
The Panthers offense ready now for their 2nd drive. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a nice gain there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. The motion man is Sanders. They'll go again with Hubbard. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. And that's good enough for a first down.
He was brought down by Darius Slay. A 4-yard pickup on the play. First down, Panthers.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Young quickly out till he gets. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. With that, I want to give you a look here at the receiving numbers for him from the game a week ago. Here's 2nd and 6. Here's the pistol snap to Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he won't get away. Good open field tackle there to get him down behind the line. From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
The kick is good. Makes the score Panthers 7, Eagles nothing.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. Now an opening past the 30. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he's putting together a remarkable season, currently leading the NFL in passing yards as we play here in the month of December. They'll start on the ground with Barkley. They face 2nd down and 7.
Second and 7 at the 36-yard line.
Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll manage to work this forward to the 37. A'Shawn Robinson there on the play. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
3rd and 7.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Pressure gets there, and down he goes. The veteran, Jadeveon Clowney, still at it, and he still has it. He gets the sack. So on 4th down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. Donovan Peoples-Jones back to return. And good coverage by the punt team. They stop him before he can get any return cranked up. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They lead it here early 7-0 as they start with a 1st and 10. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
A throw left side, taken in by Thielen. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
So a pair of first downs moves them out to the 47-yard line, and it's first and 10. Checking it down, this one is caught, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's second and 3 to go. To throw is Young. That is intercepted by the first-round pick from April. It's Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
And these are the types of plays they envisioned when they invested a first-round pick on this defensive back just a few months ago. I mean, he's entered the league, Mike, with a reputation for having almost offensive wide receiver-type ball skills. And those ball skills were certainly on full display that time.
The Eagles offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And we'll go right back to Goddard. He's got it again. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. First down, Philadelphia. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down. Hurts will try it again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Hurts again. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. They'll empty out the backfield as they come up for third and a yard. Man in motion is Brown. And they'll throw here with Hurts. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
Now, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
Here's Barkley. Good blocking, and he's in. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Get this drive started. On the ground, it's Hubbard. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Young hands it to Hubbard. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Young. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. It's a gain of 10 yards. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's caught. It's the tight end, Sanders. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. 2nd and 7. Here's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this 1st quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in Philly in a moment. On 4th down, the longtime special teams ace, Johnny Hecker on to punt. Back deep for Philly, it's Cooper DeJean. They will get away from that one, and they're going to have tremendous field position. This ball hits and goes out of bounds. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And his numbers this season, eye-popping in a lot of categories. Let's just show you one. He is the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns by a quarterback. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Josie Jewell. And he's going to be taken down, but it's a quick change situation. He has set his offense up with 1st and goal.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. Tremble comes in motion. They'll run with Hubbard. Down to the 4, it'll be 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Bryce Young, touchdown, Panthers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal, and Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They trail now 14-7 as they'll come up for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Hurts. He connects downfield to Dotson. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And a determined run there inside the 40. It's a gain of 9 yards. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw, Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. That's caught left side by Goddard. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2.
At the 9-yard line.
To the air again, Hurts. He's got it at the 3. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. Again, Hurts. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Jalen Hurts. Touchdown, Eagles. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back at it. This one, everything we could have hoped for to this point. All even at 14. They'll start this drive with 1st down. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. Reed Blankenship coming up from his safety spot to make the stop. 2nd down and 8. They'll run it. It's out of the gun, and it's Hubbard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Here's 3rd and 7. Out of the shotgun. Young. Downfield, got a man, and he's got it. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. And the Panthers have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Eagles offense make their way out to take over once more. They're searching here for the tying score, down 21-14, and they'll begin 1st and 10. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 39-yard line.
Now Hurts. He's got his tight end, Goddard, working the middle of the field.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for an Eagles 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On play action, here's Hurts. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. 13, pretty lucky here. Back-to-back gains of 13. And another 1st down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. He's going to tuck it and go.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And that's a 1st down. It will be a gain of 8.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
And in motion is Brown. A 1st down throw for Hurts. This one complete to Campbell. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
And 7 at the 13-yard line.
On play action, Hurts. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That is caught. And the Eagles are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Hurts will try it again. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on. Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short.
Powering forward, he's in. Saquon Barkley, touchdown Philadelphia. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. That touchdown puts him in double digits. Now 10 rushing touchdowns on the season. The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over once again. This one tight throughout, all level at 21 as they'll search for a go-ahead score. He'll move the pile forward. Let's give him a couple. Nolan Smith makes the tackle. He'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. From the gun, it's Young. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. Saquon Barkley and this Eagle offense set to take over again. And as a play caller, when you've got a guy who's running like this, you lean on him and your offensive line. He's had big opening after big opening and big numbers in this first half. A pass caught by Saquon. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a 1st down. 19 yards on the gain, and that's good for a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
These two in rhythm, 12 more yards and a 1st down. So 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. So got it, the tight end comes in motion. Hurts again. That's over the middle and caught by Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's caught downfield by Smith. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
That last completion's going to go a long way towards at least finishing this 2-minute drive, Mike, with some points. You're already in field goal range, so now the idea is continue to work the clock down, take a couple shots at the end zone. You want to get points, ideally a touchdown, but either way, you have the ball last before the end of the 2nd quarter.
We'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Tight end going in motion here. One more time, they try Barkley. And he's got another one. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Eagles. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game and number 14 for the year. So his big first half continues. 3 rushing touchdowns already. maybe have to start looking at the record book, see if he can do it. The record in a game is 6. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles go up by 7, 28-21. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Panthers offense going to take over here in the final minute of this first half. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. On second down, Young. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. Third down coming up. This time they stay on the ground. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. Here's Johnny Hecker now as he is on to punt for Carolina. DeJean to return it. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's had things all his way in the first half. Those numbers are sensational. And he looks to add to them with another drive here.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
On second down, Hurts. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front. So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points, but after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. So we've reached halftime here in South Philly, and the Eagles are on top. As we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Saints who are out in front as that inches closer to halftime. The Saints still in a dogfight, but this would be a good victory for them if they could get it. From there, we're off to Tennessee to check on the Titans at home in Nashville. And that one's gone to halftime with the visiting Jags out in front. Brian Thomas, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. Finally, let's get down to Miami to see what's going on with the Dolphins. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Tyreek Hill, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Here, it was the always dangerous Saquon Barkley with the impressive first half. He was running with a purpose as he found the end zone 3 times in that first half. And that opposing defense had better come up with a scheme for slowing him down. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses trying to contain him all year. The NFL's leader in rushing yards at the quarterback position. Hurts looking to throw on first down. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
He's going to keep it himself.
You know, Mike, nice job here by the quarterback, just understanding on these early downs, you just don't want to go backwards. So he's able to avoid the negative play, pick up a little bit, and mostly avoid the sack.
3rd and short, and Hurts will throw. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
All right, so it's only one drive here in the second half, and they trail pretty big here to start the third. But it seems this defense came out with a little different energy than we saw in the first half. Whatever was said in the locker room seemed to have worked. Now it's the offense's chance to see if they can cut into this deficit.
Here comes the Eagles punt team. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and Bryce Young set for their next possession. And I want to take you through the highlights here. They have been plentiful from the quarterback position. Has the offense running at a high efficiency throughout, and will try to sustain it here down the stretch. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. A tight end in motion now. On 1st down is Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. The motion man is Sanders. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. A throw left side caught by Sanders.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot based on what the receivers do off the line.
And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
On now is the punt team for the Panthers. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punt it away. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The home team's offense and running back Saquon Barkley heading back on the field. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. Hurts to the air on 1st down. In trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
From out of the gun, they give it to Barkley. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 7.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails, as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
The Panthers offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, and they'll run. Here's Hubbard. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. The motion man is Sanders. On play action, Young. That's to the right, caught by Sanders. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to look for the home run ball. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Carolina.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Extra point by Pinheiro is good. Panthers have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one taken at the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Open man downfield is Smith. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Now Barkley. And he'll take this forward only to about the 46-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 9. Throwing is Hurts. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And with the last completion, number 491 on the year, even though not a category most people follow year to year, still significant. It breaks Tom Brady's all-time mark of 490. Set back in 2022, a cherry on top of what's been a tremendous campaign. On 3rd down, here's Hurts. That one caught by Smith. 1st down and 1 shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year. Hurts to throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
You can't run plays like this, Mike, if you don't have incredible pass protection. I mean, he started on the left side of the formation, and look how far he had to go across the field before that ball was caught. That's going to take time. That's going to take a lot of trust in that quarterback, in his protectors, to know he can stand tall in that pocket and wait for his receiver to break open.
They'll run with Barkley. And he's into the end zone yet again. Saquon Barkley. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good. And the Eagles will go up by 7. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. A safe kick taken at the 5. Whoa! And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The visitors' offense and Xavier Legette headed back onto the field. 1st and 10. Here's Young. Open man downfield is Legette. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Carolina. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he's had it going in the first half. Really had his way with the secondary. They have been powerless to stop him. Now, they're trying to keep it going. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
It's a loss of 2.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Man in motion is Smith. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw, Hurts.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the 1st down.
And a milestone grab. Not just a 1st down, but catch number 100 on the year.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A 1st down throw for Hurts. That's to the right side. Caught by Goddard. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Man in motion is Brown. To the air again. Hurts. That's taken in left side by Smith. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal.
1 yard on the play. It's now 3rd and goal.
And they'll throw here with Hurts. Under pressure, and now he's going to go down back at the 8-yard line.
A loss of 6 yards. Brings up 4th and goal. Jake Elliott on for the field.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to take the lead here in the 4th. And this one, right down the middle. It's good. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this has been such a tight game, but that's a big one right there. I mean, you need a kicker with confidence. Well, this guy, he fits the bill. He steps up and knocks it through to give his guys a lead here in the 4th quarter.
And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So now, out comes the offense, led by their quarterback as they take over once again. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. Oh, open man. That's Lee Gett. That is catch number 60 for the season.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. From the gun, it's Young. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll have it across midfield, down at the opposing 46-yard line.
A gain of 12. First down, Panthers.
They'll motion over Thielen. Young to throw on 1st and 10. The coverage too strong that time. The ball batted away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Here's a handoff to Hubbard. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down. Here's Young. He'll try and get there on the ground. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
You certainly can't fault the secondary here. The coverage was almost too good downfield on 3rd down. The quarterback realized quickly there was nowhere for him to go with the ball, decides to become a runner. He's able to pick up the 1st down and some.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Young to throw on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. They'll motion over Thielen. A second down throw for Young. There's a short one caught by Sanders. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. On third down, here's Brooks. So, here's Eddie Pinheiro in a big spot. This to tie things up here in the fourth. And this one right down the middle. It's good. That evens the score here in the fourth quarter.
And this is where it pays to have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as there is. Fourth quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense and their running back set to go once more. And it's hard to believe you can run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. That's caught left side by Goddard. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down.
You want to be a star in the NFL, Mike? These are the high-pressure moments that you can't shy away from. The greats, they embrace it. Tie ball game, fourth quarter. The game is on the line. Everyone in the stadium knows where that ball is going, and I can't blame him.
He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
A second down throw for Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. He'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Hurts. This one to his big tight end, Uzama. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Again, Hurts. This one is pulled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes! Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Eagles. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the fourth quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now the pressure shifts to your defense. Your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
Here's Elliott for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The visitors' offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he's looking to finish strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they have just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. On 1st and 10, here's Young. That into the hands of Hubbard.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Young hands it to Hubbard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. And he's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. On 1st down is Young. To get this complete, it's Thielen over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's Hubbard. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. Here's the pistol snap to Young. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's not going to get to the sticks. He'll wind up losing yardage as they mark him short of the 1st down, and it sets up 4th down. Punting time for the Panthers, set to kick this one away. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This brought in out past the 20. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
His 11th grab of the game, and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Here goes Hurts on the design run. And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. They'll spread the formation here. Let's see what the call is on 3rd and inches. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Dallas Goedert. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Elliott now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Eagles will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Panthers offense starting to trot out for this next possession. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. That one knocked away and incomplete. He was seeking out the veteran Adam Thielen that time. It's 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, Young. He's going to air this one out. That one broken up. It's incomplete. All over him down the field. It'll set up 3rd down. Now Young. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll go. Young. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance. Trailing here in the 4th. They will turn it over on downs. Here comes the Philly offense now as they make their way back onto the field. As we look back at some of the highlights of this one, you'll see a lot of them, Greg, coming from the passing game. They've done a nice job picking the defense apart.
Yeah, and I think that's the right way to say it. It hasn't necessarily been just a bunch of deep shots, a bunch of explosives. It's been more methodical. It's been precise. They've really been all over their execution, and this is about as close to a complete performance as you're going to see from any offense throughout the course of this season.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard. And we'll see a timeout used by the defense, stopping it right out of the break. 1:57 to go in the game. On 3rd down, they'll go with Saquon. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down. Here's Jake Elliott now to try the field goal. This one from 39 yards out. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to
across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Panthers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. The deficit is 17, so they got to start cutting into it soon. See if it starts here. 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Here's Young. That's over the middle to his tight end, Sanders. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down. Going up top. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. From the gun, it's Young. He's got his man. That's Leggett. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They wind up with a gain of 11 on 4th down. A throw left side caught by Sanders. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Throwing is Young. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it with Hubbard. And he's going to have a Panthers, and he is going to have the Chargers.
Offside. Defense. Automatic first down.
To throw is Young. A throw on the move is caught. The Panthers, they're going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the game. And he'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out? This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That is incomplete. They took a chance throwing it on 4th and short, but not to be, and they'll turn it over on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.